have 1 or 2 extra meals this week, but some of us are also flying on planes, driving in cars, and that's kind of where some sneaky calories can show up as while we're traveling. Also, if we're staying at a hotel room, sometimes things may not be as accessible. So today I really want to share with you my tips so that you're armed and ready to have this plan, because planning is key. So really quick, I'm going to introduce myself. If you don't know me, my name is Coach Rose Peterson. I'm a certified personal trainer, certified nutrition coach, and certified pregnant postpartum coach. I do not sell supplements, teas, or wraps to help my clients with their weight loss. I help them lose the weight holding them back from leveling up in love, life, and business, and create that healthy lifestyle for themselves so that they can keep it off. All right. Before I jump in and share my 5 tips, make sure you grab your pen and paper because you want to write these down to really absorb what I'm sharing. But I wanted to make one little quick announcement. For those of you who've been following me for a while and you know I have a signature program called Fit and Confident Academy, I'm having a early Black Friday bonus. Today is the last day that I'm taking appointments. So if you want more information about Fit and Confident Academy, it is my 12-week signature program for women over 35 who are looking to lose up to 20 pounds over the next 12 weeks without sacrificing carbs, their favorite food, or spending hours in the kitchen. These Black Friday bonuses are amazing. So first of all, if you join now this week, I am gifting you with a reward of you are going to be coached for free for the rest of the year. So your 12-week start won't actually start until January, but you're going to get coached through the holidays so you have support, whether that is to start your weight loss goal now, or you want me to walk alongside you so that you can maintain, not gain through the holidays, getting some coaching, some tips, and some motivation to make those healthy choices and not accept that holiday weight gain is in your future. So anyway, you get 6 weeks of free coaching if you sign up now. The other thing is I have a client empowerment photo shoot I do every year. This year it is in December. So if you sign up now, you'll actually get an amazing before photo. So get an amazing before photo to celebrate you for making a change and an investment in yourself. And we're doing that photo shoot with Casey Jade Photography. If you're local to Las Vegas and you know her, she is amazing. And we're going to do another photo shoot in the spring when you graduate from the program. So these are just ways that I celebrate my clients because I want them to feel like a celebrity for the day in any body shape that they are in, just to celebrate the commitment that you did to yourself and feeling energized, empowered, and beautiful. Casey has agreed to throw in her posing masterclass on this Black Friday deal. So what that is a masterclass on her best tips and tricks on how to feel comfortable and pose awesome so you look your best in photos. Sometimes people are so nervous to do a photo shoot because they're like, I don't take photos well. I don't know what to do with my hands. Things don't look right on me. So this posing masterclass is everything you need to be comfortable, feel comfortable, and look your best in the photo shoot. And I believe there's a little section on how to take better selfies. So she's amazing. I took this class with her in person last year when she used to run them live. And now she took all that amazing workshop and put it into a mini course. And she is graciously gifting that for my clients because she knows I love doing these photo shoots and I want you guys to feel prepared and add to that Black Friday bonus. As well as I am re-releasing my popular program, Happy Healthy Holidays. And that starts in December. That's also another bonus for anyone who's interested in enrolling in Fit and Confident Academy. You'll get my holiday program for free. All right, let's jump in. But before hi, Lori, thank you for watching live. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Mayweather Fit Marlton. Nice to see you. Okay, I'm going to change my banners really quick because I'm live on Facebook. If you are interested in my full coaching program, doing 2 things at once is not good for my brain. Hashtag Black Friday in the comments, and I will send you more information about that. See if you're a good fit. And yeah, today's the last day that I'm booking calls. It doesn't mean that you need to get on a call with me right away. You just need to raise your hand that today you want to learn more. We'll get on a call when it fits your schedule this week. And then we'll get you started in Fit and Confident Academy. Again, it's for women over 35 who have more than 20 pounds to lose over the next 12 weeks. All right. So here are my 5 tips to prevent weight gain while you're traveling. So this might seem like a no-brainer, but this is a good reminder. Tip number 1 is to pack your own food. Okay. I have a friend that even when she goes on an airplane, she goes to her local meal prep place, and she gets all her meal preps, puts them in a cooler with ice packs, and she has full meals ready to go so that when she lands, she doesn't have to stop at McDonald's or somewhere that she doesn't really want to eat at. She can have a full meal ready to go that she can warm up at her hotel room. So bring those foods. You can bring food on a plane. You just can't bring liquids. So pack your own food, bring your own snacks. That way you are not stuck having to make an unhealthy choice in the middle of being super hangry and on the road. Okay, so that's my tip number 1, pack your own food. I'm going to be traveling pretty soon, and I know that that's probably one of the things I'm going to do is grab a few meal preps so that as soon as I get to where I need to be, I'll have a meal ready to go that I can put in my hotel room. By the way, I'm early in the mood. I know we haven't had Thanksgiving yet, but this says gangsta wrapper. I'm just feeling Christmas right now. I got my green shirt underneath. Do you guys like my gangster wrapper sweater? I just saw myself in the camera really quick and I was like, you know what? I am in the holiday mood. Yes, I am. Okay, so tip number 2, road trips. Thank you, Sandy. Road trips. Okay. Some people have road trip traditions, which I would love to know in the comments. Do you have a road trip tradition? What's your favorite snack you have to have in the car? What are those things that you look forward to? I want to kind of suggest that, yeah, you could do your road trip tradition. I don't want to screw that up. But sometimes people have this road trip tradition, which I used to also with my kids, where it was like, this is junk food time. Let's stop at the gas station and fill up with our favorite chips, Twizzlers, Twix, Cheetos. And it is just like junk food in the car. Okay. And I get that. I get it. It's easy to eat. And like, you don't go on a road trip every day, but I'm telling you, every person I know that has this road trip tradition, even my family, we have suffered this, and my kids have too. We get to the place and we feel gross and junky because we ate chips and crap all the whole way there, right? And so we've decided a couple years ago, even as a family, that we were going to change our road trip traditions and that we were just going to allow ourselves maybe one fun treat, and we can pack fresh fruit. To make it easier on myself, I go to the grocery store. I get a couple of pre-cut bowls of fruit, so it's already there. Have that, and we feel so much better when we have fresh food in the car. So every time I travel, I take 2 bags. I take one snack bag that's like easy to get into, that are non-refrigerated, and then another bag is where we put a cooler, things that need to be cold, and drinks. And that has kept me and my 3 kids and my husband happy that we're prepared and we have things that aren't junky. So consider some new road trip traditions. And also you could do other things like games, car games, other fun things besides eating. Like the road trip tradition doesn't have to be surrounding around junk food. We could have our one treat, but then also support ourselves by adding in some healthy things, fruit cups, protein bars, cheese sticks, Greek yogurt, things that are like will help you stay full, but prevent you from stopping anywhere greasy or filling up on junk food on the way. By the way, my favorite is Flamin' Hot Cheetos. If you guys don't know this and you're new to following me, I absolutely love Flamin' Hot Cheetos. My favorite right now is the baked kind. But as I'm getting older, I'm finding that I can't tolerate it as much. I used to be able to just completely eat the whole bag, but now I'm super happy with just the snack size Flamin' Hot Cheetos. They're absolutely my favorite, and the baked kind is just as good in my opinion. And yeah, I'm just a spicy girl. What can I say? All right. Tip number 3 is hit the grocery store. All right. When you're traveling, you're not stuck. Like sometimes we think like, oh, oh, there's not going to be that many options on the road, or I don't know what's going to happen when I get there, or I'm like a victim to fast food. They have grocery stores where you guys are at. Okay. They do, they do. And like, go to the grocery store. Like, when I travel, I love doing that because one, I'm saving money, and two, it's just so convenient. When my mom traveled with me to Albuquerque when I competed in Olympic weightlifting, we stopped at the grocery store like every night because it was like, let's go in here. We got like bag salads that are already ready. We got instant soups that we could just add hot water to. We got Greek yogurt. We got fruit. So go to the grocery store when you get there. They're everywhere. And if you don't know where they are, get on Google, see what's around you, plan a trip to the grocery store. It's going to help you so much. So you're just not bringing home unwanted pounds, right? So make sure you hit the grocery store wherever you go so that you have some healthier options. Now, granted, some places we're traveling to may have like an awesome restaurant, or maybe you're traveling home to see family that are going to make you this favorite thing that you haven't eaten since the last time you've seen them. Please go and indulge with your family, but not every night has to be like this crazy junky meal. Like, yes, go for those favorite things, but you don't have to you're not a victim to fast food places only. These are the ideas I'm sharing with you. Lori on Facebook says, on summer vacation, we ordered groceries ahead of time so they're delivered to the beachfront house we rented for the week. That's an amazing tip. Thank you for sharing that, Lori. That is a tip, is you can order ahead. Now, Amazon Fresh, wow, they deliver everywhere. A lot of grocery stores even deliver now. And you can make your grocery list, have it delivered. I know people who do this for Disney World and Disneyland, and they get groceries delivered to their hotel at Disneyland. So, thank you for reminding me that, Lori. That's a great tip. Okay. So tip number 4 is stay active and bring your tennis shoes. Okay. So explore the area, stay active. If we're putting in the steps, walking all over, exploring the area, chances are that if we are indulging a little bit on our trip, we're going to use that extra energy by exploring. Check out the gyms in your area. One really cool thing about being a part of the Olympic weightlifting community is when Olympic weightlifters travel, they make finding new gyms an experience. So it's like they'll look up if there's an Olympic weightlifting club in the area and go have a workout there. And that's part of their vacation experience. Like, one, they stay consistent with their training, but two, they get to meet other weightlifters, make new friends, and have a new experience by checking out a gym. They'll pick up a t-shirt, just like you might pick up a t-shirt at a concert or at Disneyland. Maybe that's part of it, is exploring different gyms in your area, different trails in your area. What are some beautiful landmarks that you can visit? Lori, when they're, at the beach, plan for those beach walks. So you're going to need those tennis shoes, or you could go barefoot, but plan activities in your travel. And that's going to help you use up those extra calories that you might eat while you're on vacation. Okay. My tip number 5, I kind of touched on this a little bit, which is plan ahead for your indulgent meals. So of course, like, part of traveling experience is trying new foods, but I think it's really important that we plan ahead for those. So look at the menu, see what you really want to order. Maybe you don't have you're not in charge of where you're going to eat, and someone's like, well, we have to have dinner here, or you're at a business conference and they're offering, like, you're going to eat dinner at this certain place. Look at the menu ahead of time. It's going to help you. If you're like, I'm working on a health goal and I'm trying to be really, really consistent, and maybe I'm working on weight loss right now, if you look at the menu ahead of time, that is going to be so much more powerful, because when you get there, you know exactly what to order and you're not tempted. But when you're in the restaurant hungry and you're looking at the menu, like, your physiology, if you're hungry, is going to be like, oh my gosh, the nachos look amazing. The ribs look amazing. This looks amazing. And you'll feel a little weak, okay, to make a good choice. But if you plan ahead of time, you're going to have a lot more strength in sticking to that plan. And this has actually been studied. I did a talk this summer on 7 strategies to stay consistent without willpower. And this was based on studies about willpower. And one of the tips that they the researchers gave is that planning ahead, looking ahead at the menu, actually helped you stay more consistent without using willpower. So I'm not just pulling this out of my butt. This actually works. They've studied that for people who want to stay consistent with their goals. Planning ahead is very, very powerful. Okay, so my last tip is I want to say that if the scale weight is up when you return from your traveling, this is a bonus tip actually, don't freak out. Don't freak out that all of your hard work is lost. I made trade-offs. I made healthy choices. Why is the scale up 1 to 3 pounds? Do not freak out. It's not 3 pounds of fat in one weekend. It's not 5 pounds of fat in 1 week. Chances are that you maybe had some extra carbohydrates on this trip and your body is holding on to water. So for every 1 gram of carbohydrate that you eat, your body's going to hold on to 4 grams of water. So likely this is water. This could also be inflammation from travel. Like your sleep might not be the best that it is. You could be on your cycle. This might not have anything to do with the weekend. And I want to encourage you, don't let a vacation or travel throw you off course. And I want to say that as soon as you get back and you get right back into your routines, that weight should normalize within about a week. So just stay consistent. The trap that many of us fall into is we come back, we step on the scale on Monday, we're pissed off and we're like, oh my gosh, like look at all the damage done. And I give up. I'm just going to wait until things calm down to restart again. Right? Which is not true. Like you didn't mess up that much. And even if you did, the worst thing for you to do is to prolong the damage, right? If you just get back on track, as soon as you get back, which I have a fun saying, which is make it right with the very next bite. I know it's cheesy, but maybe that'll stick in your head. Make it right with the very next bite. So the very next meal, or when you get back home, you just have to get right back into your normal routine and that weight will normalize. Trust yourself. Okay. Shelly, ready for the holidays. Sandy, love it. Thank you so much for chatting with me. Let me know in the comments which one of these tips are you going to use. Again, maybe these aren't earth-shattering, but it's a good reminder if you're about to travel to be like, oh yeah, like Lori, like, oh yeah, on one summer vacation we actually did get groceries delivered. So these are good reminders to like, what are some strategies we can do to kind of mitigate that scale going up or for those unwanted pounds to stick. So as a wrap up, tip number 1 is pack your own food. Tip number 2, make new road trip traditions that don't necessarily have to be around your favorite junk food. Tip number 3, hit the grocery store. Tip number 4, stay active and bring your walking shoes or workout shoes. And explore the areas. That's all all my tips. And then tip number 5, plan ahead for your meals so that you don't feel like you're falling victim to choices that maybe don't align with you. So those are my top 5 easy to implement travel tips to prevent weight gain over the holidays. Remember, today is my last day of my Black Friday bonuses. If you're interested in having me guide you through losing the weight, holding you back from leveling up in life, love, and business. And just want to get on my soapbox a little bit. I've been on a lot of calls the last couple of days, and the theme that resonates the last few days is, a lot of the women that I work with, they've lost the weight before. They've lost it before following a plan, but they've regained. And I think one of the things that is a common denominator is they were really struggling on their own and they didn't have a support person. And what difference would it make if you had a coach calling and checking on you? What difference would it make if you had a strategy call with a coach that says, hey, what's coming up for you? What's on your schedule? What do we need to prepare for? Are you traveling next week? Okay, let's talk about that. Is there anything you're worried about that could come up and throw you off track? Do you know how powerful that is? Because as working women, we are managing and thinking about so many things that sometimes our own health or routines and our habits accidentally fall by the wayside. But what if you had someone in your corner that reminds you, this is what you're working towards? If it's going to be challenging, here are some ways we can get around that. Last week, maybe not everything fell together or put together for you. Okay, what do we learn from that? And then how do we prepare for the next week? So really, if you had that support person to walk by your side every step in the way, how successful would you be, and how would you actually prevent weight gain after you have lost it? So I just want to put that little thought in your head that you might think, oh, I put on this weight, I should lose it on my own, or this is my own fault for doing this. Getting healthy while also working, while also taking care of kids, while taking care of your spouse, while building a business, it is challenging to find ways to stay consistent with your own health. And I'm really passionate to find those small moments to help my clients stay consistent without sacrificing all their free time or having to give up dinner with their families. Okay. So that is something that I'm passionate about doing, as well as helping you create that healthy lifestyle and a healthy relationship with food. If that's something that you're looking for support in, then I would invite you to hop on a chat with me, hashtag Black Friday in the comments. I'd love to share more with you about how I help my clients. And if you're not already over on my Instagram page, check it out. I've got a lot of testimonials in there. Also on YouTube, search at Coach Rose. And on YouTube, go to the live tab, and I've have live testimonials on there as well, so that they can share their experience about how coaching has impacted their lives. So thank you for watching. Love to know what your biggest takeaway is in the comments. And if you're watching the replay, thank you for showing back up and watching till the end. And this is Coach Rose rooting for you to say it's all about me in 2023, me as in you. There's still 6-7 weeks for you to make it happen. I'll see you guys next Tuesday. Bye-bye.